Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's your girl Beloved and I'm back with a new recipe for the channel. Beloved Catering Service is a business where we make cakes, meat pies, ring donuts, samosa, spring rolls and all kinds of fruit drinks and fruit juices, especially sobolo. We also make jollof rice and fried rice for all events and occasions. You can contact us with the information provided on your screen. Guys, as we all know, this is a very festive season and also this month stands for the most precious month in my life because it's your girl's birthday this month and there's a whole lot to be celebrated. Since this month is my birthday month and also Christmas, I would like to call this month December to remember. Oh yes, it's indeed December to remember. And with that being said, I want to seize this opportunity to wish each and every December born here a very happy birthday. Not forgetting myself as well. And I would also like to wish each and everyone a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. We hope that next year brings us so much good and so much happiness and also strong faith in God. In today's video, we are going to be making a Rosette cake with a 1M tip for my birthday photo shoot. Guys, your girl has lost her voice. I'm not feeling well, so please bear with me on the voice that I'm using today. Ingredients for the cake include 1/3 cup of condensed milk, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, half tablespoon of baking soda, 1/4 tablespoon of salt, 1 cup of buttermilk, half cup of vegetable oil, half cup of butter, 2 room temperature eggs, 1/3 cup of strawberry powder, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, red gel food color, and 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. Let's get started. For the buttercream, we will be using 1 cup of white granulated sugar, 80 grams of purified water, 300 grams of butter, 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, pink food color, purple food color, and 120 grams of vegetable shortening. Scoop the butter into a mixing bowl, add in the vegetable oil and the sugar, and then with the aid of the hand mixer, combine these 3 ingredients together until they are light and fluffy with no sugar granules in it. Now add in the eggs and then mix it together. Add in the vanilla essence and mix it as well. Now add in the red food color and then mix it. When that is done, place a sieve on top of it and then sift the flour, the strawberry powder, the baking powder, the baking soda, the salt, and the cornstarch. Not forgetting the unsweetened cocoa powder. Sift everything into the wet ingredients and then give it a stir with the aid of a spatula. Now add in half of the buttermilk and then stir it together. Sift the rest of the dry ingredients into the mixture. Stir it together. Add in the other half of the buttermilk and stir it once again until everything is combined. Now add in the condensed milk, a tablespoon of the white vinegar, and then combine these ingredients together with the cake batter. Now pour it into your already greased baking tin and then put it in the oven. Let's make the buttercream. These are the ingredients we'll be using. Pour the sugar into the frying pan. Add in the water. Give it a little shake and then place it on your source of heat to cook. Remember not to stir it at all. Just leave it on your source of heat to cook so that the sugar dissolves. And then when it begins to bubble, take it off the source of heat and then and the butter together until light and fluffy. Remember not to overmix it, otherwise it will become very soft and you can't use it for piping. Scrape the bowl when needed. Now add in the vanilla essence, and just like that, our buttercream is ready. This is the Korean buttercream recipe I tried today. So you can give this a try when you are making your cakes. Let's assemble the cake. After the cake was baked, I wrapped it in cling film and then placed it in the freezer for a few minutes to prevent it from crumbling up when I'm setting it up. I picked up a piping bag and then cut the tip off. Remember, I said we were using a 1mm piping tip, so I placed that in the piping bag and then placed it aside. Now I went ahead to divide the buttercream into two and then added in a few drops of the pink food color. Continued to mix it up and then realized that it was too light, so I added in a few more drops and then mixed it once more. And finally I arrived at the color I wanted. Now I added a few drops of the pink food color to the other batch of the buttercream and then mixed it. To tint the color into a darker shade, I added just a little drop of the purple food color, and then I was ready to assemble the cake. For the cake assembling, I used leftover buttercream and the milk and vanilla syrup from making my little sister's birthday cake. After placing the first cake layer onto the cake board, I drizzled it with the milk and vanilla syrup and then went on to add some frosting to the cake. Then I used the offset spatula to spread the frosting nicely on the cake surface. And then this is also one of the cakes that was left after I made my sister's cake. You can check this out when the video premieres on Tuesday. I drizzled it with some of the syrup and then added buttercream to it. And finally I placed the last cake layer on and then drizzled it with some syrup as well. Then I proceeded to cover the cake with the frosting, and this is the crumb coating. Now I scooped the buttercream into the piping bag I set aside earlier and then piped the rosettes on it. To get this perfectly piped rosettes, start piping from the inner part and then move the piping bag in a circular motion as pipe. This is a slow but very rewarding process, because if you take your time to do it, you will get the results that you want perfectly. The rosettes I piped were 2 layers, so I'm going to do the third part with the vegetable shortening to give it the ombre effect. Scoop the vegetable shortening into another bowl. You could use the offset spatula to stir it together since it's a bit hard, or you could also use the hand mixer to fluff it up a bit and then add in 1 tablespoon of confectionery sugar. This is an optional step. And just like that, the ombre rosette cake is ready. This cake is very easy to make. The only part that you find difficult a little bit would be the piping of the rosettes. But if you take your time and then start with the inner part and then swivel your way all around in a circular motion to the outer part, you will get the shape just like you see on the cake right now. As mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video, this cake was made purposely for my birthday photo shoot. Guys, your girl's birthday is coming in a few days. Remember to wish me, pray for me, for strength, for good health, and every other thing that you wish for someone when it's their birthday. And this brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you are new here. and turn on your post and notification icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video onto the channel. Also, I would like to say Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to each and every one of you. May God see you through this year and also the year ahead. Till we meet again, dear viewers. Bye bye.